What are your thoughts on $30 car tabs and future transportation funding?
Well, my thoughts on $30 car tabs really hasn't changed. Over the years, the voters have very clearly said that they want their car tabs to be about registering their vehicles and not about being a revenue source for transportation or anything else for that matter. And it really started with 695 when the money was going to a whole bunch of other things, going to public health and a variety of other uses that were not related to transportation. But they've maintained with subsequent votes on initiatives that they still want it to be about licensing vehicles and not raising money. So I believe that we need to uphold the will of the voters, implement $30 car tabs. We shouldn't wait for the courts to make a decision because we don't know what decision they're going to make. So let's make the decision here. Let's finally give the people the $30 car tabs they want. And let's stop adding fees onto these vehicle license tabs. And that's what I said in 2005 when they created weight fees, and in 2015 when they increased the weight fees. I told them then that this violated the will of the voters with the $30 car tabs, and that it was probably going to generate an initiative to eliminate them, and it did.
As ranking Republican on the House Finance Committee, what do you expect to see this 60-day session?
You know, it's really hard to know what to expect. I'm seeing a lot of bills. Some of them are follow-up bills to some of the tax bills they put through last year. There's at least one case that they rushed a tax bill through last year very, very quickly, and it's not producing the amount of tax revenue that they had expected. So there are bills out there to address that, to try and make sure that they get all of those taxes collected, which is very concerning to me. I oppose those taxes in the first place, so I have concerns about coming back and trying to get the tax dollars that they're not getting out of what they wrote and what they ran through so quickly. So I'm very concerned about that. I'm concerned about the general direction the legislature seems to be going, and it's not just this year, but it's in past years as well. And it's changes in property tax laws. There are policies that say if you as a local government are going to add a tax locally, that it has to do additional, such as mental health. If you're going to implement this, you have to continue to do out of your general fund what you're doing for mental health, and then this can add to it. What they want to do is to say, no, it's referred to as supplanting. You can take the money that you're currently spending on mental health, use it for something else, and then raise a tax to do what you're doing right now. And that very much concerns me when they do that type of thing. They told us they didn't have enough money for mental health, and now they want to take money out of mental health and increase the tax to replace it. And that's just wrong. And that's not the only example of how they're doing that. But ultimately, it will lead to higher property taxes for individuals throughout the state. At a time when people really can't afford more in property taxes, assessed valuations are rapidly rising, and local taxing districts are constantly asking for more money. And people are getting pretty well tapped out on property taxes.